fourth-generation family-owned business that's been protecting people's feet for over 45 years. Hoffman Boots in Kellogg, Idaho was founded in 1973. Derek Dice paid a visit to the Silver Valley for our latest edition of Made in the Northwest.
John Hoffman, whose father and grandfather were both shoe repairmen, founded Hoffman Boots with his brother in 1973. And as soon as they put spikes in their logging boots for increased traction, they knew they were onto something.
From there, it was like having a tiger by the tail. We just sold everything we made.
And nearly 5 decades later, the Hoffman family is still hand-making high-quality boots.
It's still our name on the product, and you know we've got to stand behind it. That's how we built a lot of the business, just on customer service itself.
Not only do they want their customers to be happy, they want them to be safe. For the logger on the hill carrying a chainsaw,
how do we keep that guy up on his feet, you know, without slipping, falling? And that's where the corks come in.
Or the lineman who might come into contact with live wires.
Our job is to make sure if that guy comes in contact with electricity on the ground that we keep him alive, that doesn't get electrocuted. And that's a lot of our footwear is geared to withstand thousands of volts of electricity through the bottom of that shoe.
But Hoffman boots are popular with more than just loggers and linemen.
Ice fishermen, you know, like say hunters, snowmobilers, things like that, that just want a good quality boot that's rebuildable.
And there are no shortcuts in Hoffman's boot making process. It's all done the old school way, by hand.
There's a lot of sanding involved as far as what the guys are doing, a lot of physical handwork.
Glue is brushed onto every custom-made sole before being flash heated and pressed to the boot on this shoe press.
And then the girls, they're working these big heavy-duty sewing machines that don't just run themselves like the little at-home version. They're physical too. Even
the spikes in the logging boots, known as corks, are put in by hand.
Every hole is hand drilled. Every receptacle that's on the backside is hammered in, and every one of these corks is hand drilled in.
Hoffman has sold its boots as far away as Japan and Australia, and it always has an eye on the future.
The industry is always evolving, and we'll have to evolve along with it.
So we're always trying to innovate and trying to create the next best thing, and I think that's what's kept our business going so strong.
But John Hoffman wishes he could go back in time so his dad could see what his family has built after putting spikes in that first pair of boots.
He would be amazed what the first pair developed into.
For Made in the Northwest, I'm Derek Dice, KXOI 4 News.